Hi, thanks for joining me. Today I want to do an impressions video of Space Adventure Cobra. This is something I picked up pretty recently, one of my pickups videos. I want to do a little bit more of like following up on those. If I play a game or watch an anime that I had picked up recently, I'd like to let you guys know what I think. This one I wasn't quite sure what to expect from. I had an idea, but it pretty much was exactly what I was expecting. Very nostalgic for me, despite having not seen it before. It reminds me of things that I saw in the 80s, the old sci-fi like Buck Rogers and Battlestar Galactica and that kind of stuff I saw when I was a kid. I would have loved this, I think, if I'd seen it back then, without a doubt. It's basically the main character, Cobra, has been like hiding away for a little while, but he's one of those characters that's has a reputation that precedes him, kind of like Kenshin or Afro Samurai and that kind of thing. He doesn't really have to look for trouble. Trouble tends to find him, but he's really that Buck Rogers style, like alpha male character. He's always surrounded by beautiful women. He's got one character that's always with him. Her name is Lady. She's like a robot android kind of thing. But the dynamic between them is pretty clear cut. Lady's strictly like a servant of his for the most part, though it seems like they're there's a close bond there. I think the interesting character interaction happens between him and sort of the girl du jour, and that's fun. I think his personality kind of reminds me of Lupin the Third. He's sort of a like charming scoundrel, I guess. I think the other thing this series does well is the enemies that he's pitted against. I think that's the other real character dynamic, that a hero really is only as good as the enemies, like the villains that they fight against. And this series so far has had quite a few good ones. I think it's pretty neat. It does have some science fiction-y elements to it in the classical sense, where just sort of basic scientific principles are brought up as elements of some of the scenes, which I appreciated. I thought that was kind of nice. And it does suffer from some of the issues that some shonen shows do, where you have the characters, they show off their main attacks and abilities and stuff, and they're really established that they have all this amazing talent, and then when that gets in the way of the plot, conveniently they have plot-related amnesia about the things that they could or should be doing in a certain scene, so you're kind of screaming at them. This has that just a little bit, but it's not bad. I'm hoping that it doesn't go completely downhill, but so far it's been enjoyable. It starts off as sort of a single story arc, and then it becomes episodic. And the episodes so far have been fun. So I'm looking forward to seeing some more of this series. It's only 31 episodes total, which is I think it's going to be a good length for this kind of thing. I'm curious to see how the second half of it goes. And I was just really glad that I picked this up. So if you guys are hankering for some old school 80s James Bond in space style space opera, you can't really go wrong with Cobra. It's pretty good stuff. But I hope you enjoyed that. I'll probably be doing, like I said, a little bit more of this in the future, and I hope you'll join me again. Thanks for watching.